Have a seat and we start. This way out. Come in. Come in. I'm not conditioned. Only those and which will stay out. Human beings should be in the house. If you have no seat, don't stay outside. Get it from anywhere and take it in a space. I know there is a. There are those who will have to go to class after the assembly, so instead of not to waste time on the assembly, just one activity of the day. Get a seat, there are spaces. Get a seat, come. Brothers and sisters, today we are celebrating the Annunciation, the new creation of humanity through the use of Mary, and also we are celebrating the end of our academic second semester classes. Normally, we are beginning the semester and ending the classes, which after this assembly, some will still have few classes, but preparing for the exams. I want to appreciate everyone for the effort to be here and your participation. I want to recognize the effort of our posters, academic staff, who have done their best to give us what we are here for. And I want to appreciate those who did also their best to attend the classes. We are happy that we are concluding this semester, and so far we have not recorded any academic abnormalities that warrant big attention. Just some small circumstances have happened here and there. So we are happy, and I'm still asking us to continue with the rest of the semester, especially with the exams. I know much will be talked about in terms of exams, but mine just is to be with everyone concerning these exams. Please let me not have to sit for a disciplinary meeting after this exam or these exams, though I know today I have one. Today I have a sitting afternoon for disciplinary, and this is the toughest work I have to do in medicine. When I'm called for disciplinary meeting, I feel bad, because I have to decide over somebody's destiny. And most likely, the outcome is not pleasing both the sponsor and the concerned. Today afternoon, I have one. Let me hope till the last of the semester. Isn't it? Please allow me that. Without delay, I will be talking too much today. We have people telling us about exams. The principal will give us his remarks, and we will inaugurate our new executive and Congress. Then we commission nearly 150 students who are going out there to be the light of the world. So it's quite a big program, but I know with our capacity we will finish. So with this, I invite our Deputy Principal Administration to talk to us, particularly to our candidates for field.
All protocols observed. Good morning. After 14 weeks of serious engagement in classroom from January, we are here to culminate this semester. I have a special message, especially to the 150 students who are going out for various sessions, who's going for teaching practice, industrial attachment, and field practice. I like speaking from experience. 12 years ago, I hope Madam Joy is here. Madam Joy. 12 years ago, Madam Joyce commissioned I and others in this forum for teaching practice. And she gave us one statement. We are sending you out there to be ambassadors of Marist. I want to echo those words, and I want to have 3 principles to that. Remember, you are transitioning from theory to practical. You've been prepared for 3 years, 2 years, for this moment. 3 principles that I would like to encourage you to anchor your activities on. The first one is professionalism. Professionalism. Remember, you are not just representing yourself, but you are representing Marist as an institution. Therefore, approach your work with discipline, integrity, and respect for all the people you will be working with. Show initiative, be punctual, and carry your responsibilities diligently. You may have to equip yourself with some soft skills because they are very necessary out there. The second principle is adaptability. Every classroom, every office, every NGO you're going to find yourself in, you will encounter challenges. But how you will respond will define your growth and your steps in the future. Be open to learning, ask questions, seek solutions. Flexibility and resilience will help you navigate your new environment with lots of confidence. And lastly, have a learning mindset. Have a learning mindset. This is one of the opportunities you have to develop your practical skills, network with professionals, and gain insights that no textbook or any written self-help book can give. It is not just about delivering content. You are going out there, so seek mentors and absorb as much as you can. Reflect on your experiences to refine the future career paths. Lastly, the founder of the Marist Brothers of the School said, this is to teachers, to educate children, you must love them, but above all, you must love them. You must love them. So go out there and be the change that the world needs. Do not separate your learners from wherever you will be, who you will be working with. Remember, you are setting a foundation. Therefore, go forward with confidence, work hard, and make the most of this opportunity. Thank you so much, and may God bless you in your journey. Thank
you. Not only the children who are going for industrial attachment and field practice, we have people working with love them and love them all equally. Don't be judgmental. Don't create problems with people. Instead, provide a solution. For those who are going for field practice and also attachment and teach practice, you are going for an exam. Both learning but also an exam. The same way we don't go and stay here from 1st of 28th, I think. They are starting exams. So I want the registrar to come and share with us what is expected again. We repeat it until you graduate here.
The principal of the college, members of staff, dear students, good morning. Good morning. Is today not a joyful day? It's not. But I know that to those going out for TPIT and field practice, it should be a joyful day because it's the beginning of everything happening. I had the opportunity of sharing with the B.Ed students, the BS and the other group, the diploma students yesterday. And I want to, maybe from what I said, I want to reiterate before I take up the assignment that I've been given. You are fortunate to be sent forth for your TP, for your IT and field trip. You are fortunate. And take this as an opportunity for you to learn, to relearn, and to unlearn. As believing marriage, there are so many things that you still need to learn. There are some things that you need to unlearn. There are all things that you need to relearn. In fact, Alvin Toffler said that the illiterate of the 21st century are not those who cannot read and write. They're those who cannot learn, they cannot unlearn and relearn. So, for you to be commissioned for this industrial attachment and teaching practice is an opportunity for you to learn, for you to unlearn and to relearn. So take this, grab this opportunity and make good use of it. I said yesterday that it's always good that we plan. We always plan about things that we want to do. And I know that for the past 2 years, 3 years, or those of you in 4th year, you've been planning towards this event that you'll be going for your teaching practice. Can you see the end from the beginning of this plan? It's always good you see the end of your planning. And by this I mean, how do you want to end as you go out for your teaching practice? How do you want to end? How is it going to be? What legacy are you going to leave behind? In the mind of the teachers that you're going to work with, in the mind of the executive of that company that you're going to work, and in the mind of the students, what legacy are you going to leave behind? Away from this, I want to remind us about the release of the final timetable for January-April exams. It's out. And I thank the staff of working in timetable committee for their tireless effort to ensure that the timetable is out on time. And to some of you who made your contribution concerning the clashes we had and so on and so forth, thank you also. But I would like like you to pay attention to the timetable, the dates of your exams, the time you are supposed to write the exams, and where you are to be for the exams. I would like to refer you also to your student handbook. What is expected of you to report for your exams? 30 minutes to the time. So it's good that we try and revise all the land rules and regulations concerning our exams. The exams is very, very important. Actually, for us in this part of the world, we cannot do without exams. So you must prepare for it. Prepare for it. The questions are not coming from the moon or the stars. In fact, most of what you are going to see, if not all, are things that you have already done either in your test or in your assignment. So I want to appeal to you. It's not late to be a first-class student. Okay? So, please get ready for these exams. Your sponsors, your parents, and all the well-wishers expect that you will graduate well. So, get ready and prepare well. I want to say this, that there is a difference between when you are asked to list or mention, and when you are asked to explain, when you are asked to discuss, when you are asked to evaluate. Some of us confuse these verbs when it is asked in our questions. When you are asked to mention, is not to discuss. When you ask to discuss, you are not only asked to list and explain and discuss, but more is required of you. So try to know the difference depending on the different department that you are in. Because what may be obtainable in education may not be obtainable in business. But what I just want to call your attention to is that often a question that will require you to discuss, evaluate, many of us will just list, and we expect to get the answer or the right marks. I've worked with some students that when they write, you can read. And I really praise teachers, lecturers who painstakingly have to go through the agony of trying to decipher what we're trying to write. Some of our handwriting can only be understood by our ancestors. So I appeal to you that don't give your teachers double work. Write what they can read. Write what they can read. And to give you what is the right, marks. Of course, it's expected that you go to the exam hall with your what? Student's ID and what? Exams card. It's expected. It is compulsory. And it is a malpractice if you decide, maybe you have misplaced yours, then you ask me, please, can I use yours for these exams? It's malpractice, and it is a punishable offense. I have to take my time to go through your student handbook. That is why I am referring you to that handbook. Refer to your handbook before the exams. Go through. It is a punishable offense for you to use another student's ID or exams card. And on this note, I would like you, for those who have registered for the exams, those who have prepared for the exams, you will visit the registry from tomorrow and pick up your exams card. From tomorrow, pick up your exams card. I don't like talking about exam malpractice because in an institution like this that shouldn't be mentioned. But I want to appeal to you that examination malpractice, we are calling for it is a punishable offense by law. So prepare well so that you don't get caught up in exam malpractice. You are not supposed to go to exam hall with your gadgets, phone, earpod, and all those electronic things that are not acceptable. So ensure that you prepare yourself well so that you will not be tempted. Of course, you are not also allowed to ask your colleagues questions. And for me, if you go to the exam hall without pay, you are not allowed to ask anybody to assist you with pay. So I will appeal that you go there with 3-4 pay, so that if one is not working, you can make use of the other one. So ensure that you save your face from any embarrassment. It's not always good, just like the VP academic said, it's not always good that we sit in a disciplinary committee to discuss about what you did and what you did not do. It's not always good. Also, want to talk about what I've been observing these days in the office. When you have challenge or challenges that prevent you from sitting for exams, what are you supposed to do? That you have registered for the exams, but you cannot because of maybe something has happened to you. What are you supposed to do? I suppose that you are supposed to officially write to your HOD. Officially write to your HOD. Officially communicate the VP academics and the registry. So that the record can be made. That because of this, you are not able to sit for the exams. The same thing is applicable to your registration of units. Supplementary exams, social exams, deadline has been given, but I see students who will not stick to deadlines. I've tried to understand you this semester. I know that by next semester, you know my way of doing things. Deadline is important. Deadline. If it's 2 weeks for you to make your submission, please respect deadline. I think at least we will be moving forward and we hope for the best. As the clearance for TP, IT, and so on and so forth, it ended yesterday. So if there are still some of you that are yet to be cleared, please can wait till next time. Okay? Can wait till next time. Deadline is important. Students who finished their certificates program between January and December 2024, please commence your clearance. Commence your clearance with the registry so that we can prepare your certificates. Otherwise, I want to wish you the best as you prepare for your exams. And for those who are going for TP, IT, and field practice, I wish you the best. May God continue to bless us. Thank you.
Let me get you repeat again the same things they were saying. The deadline. Somebody tell you, I don't remember what my student card is. And when you send him to or have to bring it to bring another ID from the rest of them. Some people don't fear offensive. On the academic side, We are finishing this semester exams, but remember, as I said on the timetable, pay attention. Some exams are on the weekend. That's it. It is upon the request of some classes just to solve the priorities. They are accepted now the exams Saturday. I think starting from this 28th. From 5th, there are people who will have exam Saturday. Regardless of your faith and where you worship, I know our Adventist colleagues may start wondering. Please, if you have agreed as a class to come for that exam, be there and be there when it times. I know there will be a lecturer who will be there for that exam. Don't give any excuse. And read well the timetable. Last semester I was surprised by someone told me he had only 2 exams in a semester. And I did not know the timetable. I don't know. Other than telling me I did not read well. Then what do you do if you don't read well the timetable? The semester is as good as you get the results. And for the trimester, soon we will give you the units to be offered. You will only take the units that will show you. You know,